What cannot take everything as it is? What cannot accept that what is? What is unable to accept everything as it is? What struggles with that what is as it is? What do these comments mean? You see? And who is taking it personal? Did it register with your mind? What cannot take everything as it is? Did it feel like the question was directed at you? Or was it a general overall question about something bigger cannot take that what it is? Cannot accept everything as it is. So if you took it personal, what cannot take everything as it is? Then that what is changed into who cannot take everything as it is. You took it personal, so it's as if the speaker is referring to you. The minute the question came up, it's like, it is for me. It is something that installs some sort of mechanical way of saying, you know, this is interesting. Or, do you know what? I just don't get it. I'll skip next video. Either way, you take it personal. Because there is only you, that person, that takes it personal. Because everything about this life is designed around you, in your world. Don't allow the mind to say, no, it's about a unified race, it's about the world, it's about the universe, it's collective people, it's a human existence, it's past and future based, it's time orientated. When you are in deep sleep, is there a sense of the world continuing without you? Is there a sense of everyone in the world having a ball, having a party, sailing their yachts, driving their cars at the other side of the world? Is there anything that refers to anything else except you, other than you? No, because even you in deep sleep have disappeared. So it is very important that you recognize that the whole world revolves around your being here, not around you, the person, but around the existence that you are. It is ultra important because so many don't recognize that. This is what we call sleep. It's as if they have went into the world of worlds. We're all united, or we're all trying to be united, or we're all trying to fix things, or we're all fighting with each other, or we're all in that country's doing this country's doing that, I'm doing this, my wife is doing that, my husband is doing this, my children are doing that, my relatives are past, and my grandchildren are hopefully are coming in the future. You know, the world of everything going on. What is in the center of this world that is going on? It's you. Because without you, whatever you are, you're be it mind, be it body, be it soul, be it spirit, be it fourth dimension human, seventh dimension, ninth dimension being, whatever you are. None of it is taking place when you're not here. You see? There is a mind that says, you know what? I know the world goes on because when my grandmother died, everything was the same for me because you're still here. But is the world going on for your grandmother? Is her world, her singular, beautiful, universal, conscious world, did it end for her like it ended for you? You have no idea. You have no idea, so don't even try and guess. Anyway, let's go back to the original question. What can not take everything as it is? So therefore, if you're taking it personal, if you say that question was for me, I came onto this link, this video, and the question was raised, what? Meaning, I have an input here. I can actually add some interest or some spice or some flavour to this, because yeah, I cannot take everything as it is. So the question is not what cannot take everything as it is. The question is, can you take everything as it is? So who can take everything as it is? Meaning, who is you? When you take ownership of this, you become I cannot take everything as it is. You are in the circle of exploration, of discovery, because you accepted some sort of responsibility or some sort of connection to the question. And you haven't skipped yet. So it maybe means that something might come from this. If not, I have nothing to lose. So what becomes who when I is in? You understand this? This is the primary way of getting another human being or another mind to look at what is going on within your own world and not this world of nonsense. What is going on within your world that you cannot take everything as it is? The speaker, it's not about the speaker. The speaker has pushed the question out. What? The listener, it's relevant to me. It's relevant to me because I have some information about why I cannot take everything as it is, because I don't like wars. Okay? And the speaker agrees wholeheartedly. So rather than investigate wars, okay, just bear with this. Rather than investigate wars, who relayed that word, war? And why did it come up first? Obviously this is the speaker that's speaking war. You may have come up with something else. I cannot accept everything as it is because I have a shit job. Or I am poor. Or there is a division between rich and poor. But let's say you brought up war. I don't think anyone likes war. So it's a fair comment to say you probably don't like war. If you do, you may go. Okay? It's not about if war is necessary. It's your emotional response to the word war. Because this world that you're inquiring about, your world, you the inquirer, is about you. and your emotional experience within this world as you. What is it? We're not going to examine what war is. We're going to examine who relayed the word war. Who, what, where did the word war arise from? And what or who recognized it being projected out with? And that what recognized that what was being projected out with, can that one be recognized by the one that recognizes everything, whether it is accepted as it is or it is not accepted as it is? Who are you? What are you that pump this word war? Who are you that knows about your world? Who are you that knows you have a mind? That's you. You have a mind. Are you the same thing as the mind? Who are you that has a body? Are you the same thing as the body? Who are you that recognizes spiritual, religion, soulful, empathetic ways that you have? You have. Are you the soulful, spiritual, empathetic ways? Or are they added on as an app to you? And what are you? Who is the who? Or what is the what that cannot take everything as it is? What is before judgment, analysis, measurement, comparison, competitiveness? If you take all these things away, are you taken away? Are you out of the game? Are you out of the equation? In your world, you have added on billions of apps. And this billions of apps is stored in what we call a mind. A hard drive of me. Me, the person. Me, the identity. Me, the man. Me, the son. Me, the father. Me, the worker. Me, the joiner. Me, the employee. Me, the white man. Me, the experiencer. Me, the story of me. Is that what cannot be accepted as it is? Because it's unstable. Your mind is unstable. Your mind is replicating that what is. When you take away the words that make the instability unstable, because if something is unstable, it cannot be unstable till something says it's unstable. And it's unstable because of this, that, and the other. And this, that, and the other is known because I has been conditioned and learned what is right, what is wrong, what is stability, what is instability, what is good, what is bad, what is painful, what is pleasurable, throughout my life. When you take away that whole story, that whole who, that what appears to be unstable, with no communicator, with no understander, with no logic, it still remains as it is. It still remains as it is. If something recognizes the clouds moving, the clouds are names and identities, an app added on to the sky. The sky and the clouds are separate names, they become separate. Therefore, that emotional sensory experience of, wow, I'm here as whatever I am, experiencing that and it's so moving that the clouds begin moving. But before the experience, the emotions, the clouds with a name, the sky with a name, even with the movement is that what says. The movement is the emotions, the sensory body, that beautiful, pristine, pure, immaculate thing that you're born with, says, I don't know anything except everything is as it is. I don't know if the mind can cope with non-verbal communication, with non-explanatory, with non-informative, with non-story, with non-explanation of what is taking place. But that what is taking place is as it is. You cannot understand this, that who, that doesn't know who you are. Because who is blasphemy towards you. How dare you call me who? How dare you call me I? How dare you call me me? How dare you call me you? Because none of these words describe me. The name, John, Simon, Samantha. Man does not describe me. White does not describe me. Life describes me. Everything is life. So how can I be separate? How can I have a name separate from that other qualities of life that surround me? Everything is living. When the who is seen through, the I that sees the who is annihilated, dispersed with, is completely shocked into a nothing, empty void of a singular emotional sensory reaction to what is taking place. Not me reacting to that, but everything, including this, that emotionally has some sort of intuitive, spontaneous connection with that, is as it is. Deep stuff. Is it deep? Deep stuff. What does deep mean? Deep doesn't mean let's go up to the universe and try and educate the mind with so much intelligence and intellect and 4th dimension, 5 dimensions, 6 dimensions, 7 dimension. Let's travel into space. Let's do all that stuff. Let's go up there because up there is the answer. No, it's much deeper than that. It's much deeper than that. What cannot take everything as it is? Who cannot take everything as it is? Who recognizes, or who wants to know the who that raised an independent reaction to the question? Who is the who, and who cannot take everything as it is? How many who's can you go back into? How deep are you? How profoundly empty? How limited and infinite? How immortal are you? That what cannot take everything as it is, and that what can take everything as it is mind. Are you mind? When the question who came up, did you say? Or when the thing war came up to question, a disheartened or a justifying way that everything is not as it is because of war? Who created this word war for you? Who stores this war for you? Are you that what knows about war? Or did these words arise from whatever you are? Not from you, me, or I. Mind is you, me, and I. Mind is names, mind is identities, mind is cloud, mind is sky. Mind is movement, mind is pain, mind is pleasure, mind is transition, mind is time, mind is past, mind is future. Mind cannot accept everything as it is. Mind can accept everything as it is. What is in the middle? What is before mind? What uses mind to try and understand something about this world that we're so concerned about? When this world that we're so concerned about simply fades into this question, this self-inquiry, it is exempt from all inquiry. Every human, every being, every other natural living thing is exempt from this inquiry, and only me is inquiring about me. I is inquiring about who, and who is inquiring about I. Until I get to the root, I gets to the root of its own problem. I gets to the deep core root of its own problem. And through consciousness, something is seen. Some true element of yourself is seen. Rumi, or St. Francis of Assisi, said, "When the door opened, I was looking from the inside." Who looks from the inside? And who sees that but looks from the inside? Which one are you? Self-inquiry begins when you look at yourself, look at constantly within, not looking for an expected answer that will justify what someone else has said in this external world, but something that is absolutely brand new about you. Something that is absolutely brand new. And when it's seen with clarity and pristine, this brand newness, where are you in this seeing? Are you still measuring, valuing it? Are you going to now compare it with the world and compare it with other enlightened experiences, other awakenings, other spiritual conquests from other beings in past and saintly ways? No, you're going to keep it to yourself. Because it cannot improve this external world. It cannot create anything more in this external world, because you are everything as it is. You are that what it is. I don't have to elaborate on that. You see for yourself. You look at yourself. You understand nothing about yourself until something says, I don't know anything. I just know everything is as it is. I never gained anything. I never made any money from it. I never gained. I never made any money. I won't be remembered for this. But I'm truly, 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 truly in love with that what it is.